What's up, y'all? This Glizzy, and this Barberson TV, and this the first edition of Rapperette TV. MoneyBagKz, we found your paperwork. It's like his former hat is like different. I'm gonna tell y'all a scenario. I'm not gonna use no real names in this but his name, because his name is on the paperwork, so that's the only real name I'll use. Every other name is fabricated. It's a story that's fabricated names, but it's the version of how he ended up telling, if that makes sense. And y'all be the judge. It was a group of guys. This group of guys was being watched by the police. Just say one of the guys' name was Tom. Tom was allegedly selling drugs, weed and other drugs, and had firearms, and the police was watching him, allegedly. That's what they were saying he was doing. Tom ended up making a sale to one of his sales, like he make hits, allegedly. And one of his sales was MoneyBagKz, Xavier Matthews. MoneyBagKz, his real name right here on the paperwork, was one of the guys that was served, that bought drugs from the other guys, allegedly. So the police had enough evidence that they feel like they can lock all the other guys up because they end up locking up the cell. The guys allegedly made a sale. The cell got locked up with the guys. They locked them all up on one charge, a conspiracy charge. They all got caught in a conspiracy. The guys that they said allegedly was selling drugs, and the guy that they watched buy drugs from the people that was being watched. The guy who bought the drugs had the lessest charge because he was now on the case. He only bought 10 bags. He only bought 10 bags of weed. He bought 10 pounds from the other guys. He got caught on a conspiracy from buying 10 pounds from the other guys and having guns, money, and drugs on him when they arrested him. He had pills, guns, piles of money, everything. So he got caught basically red-handed. So they all on the case together. The guy who got served and the guys who allegedly served him. They called it a conspiracy. So now on this conspiracy, the guys who allegedly they said served the guy, they saying they not guilty. They never served nobody in life. The person who got served saying, I'm guilty. That was my guns. Yes, I did. Just say Tom. I bought drugs from Tom and them. Yes, I did buy drugs from Tom and them. These are my guns. I plead guilty. I take the 10 months y'all want to give me. He got 10 months in jail time because he took a plea agreement. His plea agreement was that in full testimony, he got to comply and tell in further detail of what happened and why he was arrested. He had a debriefing. 10 pounds of weed, you got to debrief him for 10 pounds of weed. That means he sat down with the prosecutors and had a one-on-one conversation and told them every single thing from the morning he woke up to the night he went to sleep, the day he was locked up, and the day that he got caught serving getting whatever he was getting from the people, allegedly. So they catch him red-handed, he take a cop. His guilty plea, him saying he's guilty, he's on this case with everybody. Him saying he's guilty, make all them guilty. He only getting 10 months. They facing all the time. He home, they still in jail. It's a sneaky way of snitching. It's like sneaky being hot. If 10 people, I give you a scenario. If 4 of us get in the car and we go murder somebody, and all 4 of us go to jail for murder, and 3 of us say we not guilty and 1 say he guilty, how is 1 person in the car, there's 4 people in the car, how is 1 guilty and the other 3 not guilty? The one that say he guilty automatically put a guilty on the rest of them. How can 1 be guilty out of 5 or out of 10? It's all y'all on it together. So basically, if he can get 10 months and everybody else can deal with their time or whatever they get, he don't care. He took the cop for himself in the plea. He was the littlest person on the case. He was going to get the lessest time regardless. They was going to give him 10 months regardless. All he had to do was sit in jail, just be quiet. He couldn't do the time. So guess what he did? He said a debriefing. He back out of jail. I just seen Keys on live. I don't even really know him like that. They just posted this paperwork and sent it. So It's a rapper that's hot, made it to the blogs. I read the paperwork, I got it read to me, I understand it. He got on live and said this though.
You never seen me in your life in person.
Ma, go ahead with that, Ma. You know he leaking, bro.
You never see.
Ma, bro, I know he leaking, and then he gonna go live and say I don't got 10K, 20K. But bro, I just spent 10K out of Miami, bro. Just land. You hear me? I got the price tag to prove it. You hear me?
He said we just.
Yeah. Hey, Jeanette, hey, Nat. I ain't spent 10 just out the yams. I ain't just spent 10. No, not the yams. I'm confusing it. I ain't just spent 10 out Miami. No. Oh shit, I'm still talking about that. Atlanta on Dre. I ain't just spent 10 out there on Dre. What the fuck niggas is real life acting? This nigga talk about I ain't got 10, I ain't got 20, I ain't got 50.
You ain't got enough money to see
you
this
ain't got
nothing in person.
Fuck,
you
got
or nobody.
Like, you better go right there and try to get a chain for free.
Broke as shit. Y'all know who run the city, nigga. You know who's selling all these bags.
If we keeping it a bean, ma, what the fuck have you went in the jewelry store and bought besides when me and you bought our chains? Because you realize you got capitalized trying to make you feel like you bought my chain. So I got to make that known.
You know the fuck.
So when have you been in the jewelry store and realized I bought something? Jody Sneeze behind you chant. On bro, Jody Sneeze got shot. Murder, you real live Mars fucking bodyguard, bro. Y'all throwing me off on Trey. The whole credit, y'all is the fucking Mars bodyguard. Mars that
Brady, I see you in the mall. You ain't want no.
Y'all niggas.
Only reason
y'all real live dick riding. I'm getting off now. No funny, I'm about to get off now. No funny, I'm about to get off now. Cause no funny, they real live be riding this nigga, and he real live be getting. Good with that. Y'all be riding, bro. Murder, y'all gonna get locked. You can get locked up for that.
The whole city know I got bags, and he showed the Draco. Like on IG Live, bro. You just got locked up by the FBI. They got you with all this. I'm gonna show y'all his whole file. Word for word. But we screaming freedom boys. Supposed to sit in jail. You rather go home. That ain't the way you supposed to do it, man. You feel me? The streets say, to me, it's looking ratatouille. But to y'all have y'all own opinions. It's a rock of Boston rich going on out here. As long as you got money, rat don't even mean nothing. But I ain't in the streets. If I was, I wouldn't do nothing with you, Barberson.